Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new video of Fox Reacts. Today we're checking out a vid from this channel called Mcaulay. I'm not sure if that's how it's pronounced, but he created a video about Pokemon that need evolutions. Let's hop in and see just what this monhead has to say.
Sometimes you get a Pokemon and you're like, oh, I love this Pokemon, I wonder what it turns into. And then it doesn't evolve. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. And a few that aren't first form that I think still need an evolution. And if you enjoy my content and don't have anything to comment, please leave me a Weedle yeah in the comments down below.
If you think this is the ass-kissing son you ever saw, give me a hell yeah!
Another fan of Weedles.
Yeah, that's what I was going for with that. Stephen Coldboy Austin. Let's go.
Here we go. Probably don't need to say that. Here we go.
And the first Gen 1 Pokemon I want to talk about is Tauros. Ah, my beloved boomer generation.
It's been 84 years.
I'm 30 years old. Death swiftly approaches. And you might be thinking, I thought Tauros did evolve. I thought it turned into that Bouffalant thing. No, it doesn't. It doesn't evolve into that. I honestly thought that until I was making this video. I mean, look at it. It looks exactly like an evolution to Tauros. Sure, it's still kind of a crap Pokemon. I mean, it's literally just a Tauros with an afro. Oh, that makes it 10 times better
buffalo,
to put
not a bull.
Freaking afro on it. I used to have an afro. I'm probably putting pictures of it up now. Fuck you, future Jake. But aside from that, I think Tauros really does need an evolution. As some of you might know, Tauros was one of the most important Pokemon in Gen 1's metagame. Basically in Gen 1, anything normal type just had a big advantage for whatever reason. And Tauros was the top dog. Sure, he waned off in the years, but he deserves an evolution. I haven't really got any ideas for a Tauros evolution. Maybe you could make him fat, maybe you could give him steroids, you know, just beef him up a little bit.
Now, just
maybe
to be
he could
clear,
become like a normal fighting type,
right?
like a
No.
Minotaur.
Now this is one that I think is a bit of a missed opportunity. Okay, so in Gen 1 you have two of my favourite bug Pokemon. You have Pinsir and you have Cypher. In Gen 2, Cypher got the evolution Scizor or Scizor or Scizor, however the hell you say it. It doesn't matter how I say a Pokemon name, someone will say I said it wrong. Yes, I know, I used to say Magikarp instead of Magikarp. On his journey to beat Pokemon Red and Blue with just a Magikarp.
I have a lot of questions. Number one, how dare you?
Feel free to bully me about it in the comments. Anything for more comments. But for some reason, his buggy rival Pinsir didn't get anything. Of course, in the future, he obviously got his Mega Form, which is really awesome and kind of what I would want from a Pinsir evolution. But it makes me sad that he never got, like, his own metallic evolution. It would have like completed the set, you know, you got like Steelix and Scizor, Scizor,
instead of a evolution,
right? And yeah, just adding Pinsir in there would have, you know, gave him some more relevancy, and it might have been like a nice rival for Scizor.
You know,
hesitated on saying it again. Scizor. I think I'm gonna say Scizor. I should have done this before the video really, but I'm lazy. Okay, and I did look, and there is some mock-ups, so I'm going to show you this mock-up, which I really like. This is, this is exactly what he should have got. And, you know, it makes a lot of sense, because he's got the clamps! What kind of Jake Mcaulay video would this be if I didn't mention Weedle at some point? Sure, you might be thinking, Weedle already has an awesome evolution. He has Beedrill, and yes, Beedrill kicks ass. But my idea would be a side evolution, a different strand of evolution, if you will. I think the base form Weedle should turn into another Pokemon called Bongzilla. I know, crazy, no one's ever heard of this before. And you would put a Rasta hat and a joint on him with some sunglasses. Maybe he could do a move like rant about alien conspiracy theories or up in smoke.
This is a joke.
Radio dispatch, do you know who this is?
No, who is this?
Okay, I was joking, but they really do need to do a new form of Weedle, Kakuna, and Beedrill in one of the future games. Sure, we're never going to get a Galarian Weedle, which would have been bloody awesome, but whatever they pick in the future, a new Weedle form would be duly appreciated. I like this one, this mock-up. Look at this, it'd be a good boy. It's almost Bongzilla. Okay, and the last Gen 1 Pokemon I want to talk about is one of my favourite Pokemon of all time, Muck. And of course, you know, Muck is already an evolution, but I feel like they could do something else with him. Yes, and I know he got his Alolan form, which I love, you know, rainbow pile of shit. Great. I mean, I got him over here. He's great. I love him. He's a good boy. You can sit in the background now. Would it be one of my videos if I didn't just constantly put shit in the background as the video went on? But I feel like our boy Muck should have a third evolution. And you might be thinking, why should this Pokemon get an evolution when it's literally just a smaller pile of shit that turns into a bigger pile of shit? But what I'm saying is, mate, what we've got to do is we've got to make it a massive pile of shit.
Maybe he solidifies?
Yeah, I know I use that Jurassic Park
Maybe it
clip all the
becomes
time,
like
but
a
it's a good
poison
clip.
rock
My
type?
design idea for
Yeah, that
third
could be
form Muck
cool.
would be like a giant wall of sludge with a face, like a tsunami wave. And there you go. That's
Hold
what
on,
they should
we
do.
got an
They
ad
should-
coming on,
My
folks.
ideas are
Give me a
perfect.
moment.
Okay.
And we're back.
And if you watch my channel, you know that I am the #1 bug boy.
Bugs are cool.
So, of course, I couldn't talk about
Weevil.
Gen 2 Pokemon that need evolutions without mentioning Shuckle.
Don't fuckle with the shuckle. Look at this man.
Shuckle is just such a great, terrible Pokemon. It's
It
like
is
he's so
truly
weak
great
and
and
feeble,
terrible.
but you just can't help but love him. And his design is great. It's a
very
really
simple.
cool design, and it looks like it should turn into something cool. Now, the angle I take with Shuckle
Yeah,
would
not
be kind of
really
like
fun and
what you do
anything.
with Magikarp to Gyarados. Like, you just take this weak, feeble Pokemon and you just turn it into an absolute G.
How do you tell 5G from the regular Gs?
And I obviously see it going the same way as Magikarp. He's going to turn into a dragon bug. And I don't think,
dragon
correct me if I'm
bug?
wrong, we've ever had a bug dragon type. That would be
But
really
even
interesting.
Magikarp
And I'm
is
just looking at a
called
couple of
dragon.
people's
It's just
ideas
water
for
flying.
Shuckle evolutions. So we have this first one that's called Shuck King, which is just kind of
Oh.
like a bunch of Shuckles in one, which is
Okay, that's
kind of
not
rubbish because
bad.
it's kind of like that Magnemite idea, but I like the idea. So it's kind of like a Shuckle golem. Now this one right here, this one right here is called Mega Shuckle, but this would just be work as an evolution.
Yeah.
So this is exactly what I'm thinking. Just turn
Oh.
Shuckle's design into a dragon. Maybe
Yeah,
make
okay,
him
I
a
can
little
see
bit
that.
bigger, but yeah, that's
that could
perfect. That's
work.
exactly what
Not
I'm thinking.
really
They
bad,
would sell
yeah.
so many extra Shuckle plushes if they did this. I bloody love Shuckle. He's great. In a similar vein, I want to talk about one that everyone wants, a Dunsparce evolution. It's like,
Yep,
why have we got
Dunsparce
this
definitely
stupid,
needs one.
useless genetic dead end? There's so many possibilities for turning him into something awesome. I actually really have an
they
affinity
could
for
turn into
Dunsparce,
something
just,
from
'cause he's useless
Mesoamerican
like me.
mythology.
But also because of my Dunsparce that survived the whole way through my Crystal Clear Nuzlocke, Makabo. And for this one, again, you could go
Makabo.
in that same kind of Shuckle direction and turn it into something, dragonous. And here are a couple of designs
Ooh.
that I've just pulled from the internet.
there you
These
go.
ones look pretty interesting. I really like this one, number 5 on the bottom left, that looks like a big fat angry Dunsparce snake. That's the kind of
Kinda
direction I would
reminds me
take
of
it.
the,
But I do also like this one I found on
giant
Pinterest,
loads
which
of
is like
fat
him as a
snake
sort
in
of
the
flying
Japanese
serpent
mythology.
dragon
That
with
one.
wings.
That's
It's
what you
very
need to
nice.
make it.
If there's loads of fan art for it, that means you know it would work. And come on, Game Freak, don't do my boy Dunsparce like this. He's awesome. And it seems like Gen 2
He's
just had like the
kind of
most
a dead end, as you
random
said.
one-form Pokemon that don't look like they should be one-form Pokemon. And there's no Pokemon more puzzling than Quillfish. Why doesn't this thing evolve? It just doesn't look like a finished Pokemon.
Well, technically,
it just
it's
looks like something
Hisuian
that's like
form
maybe a
got
middle form
on
or
a,
a first form.
evolution.
Right, so I haven't
Oval
actually verified
Quill.
this information. I've just found this information while I was sitting here. So if it's wrong, just tell me in the comments. Apparently, he was meant to evolve into something, and this is the thing he was meant to evolve into. And I've got to
that's
say,
why
I
it
don't
was
hate
meant to
it,
evolve
but
from.
it's not the best. But it would be better than just having Quillfish. And there is this version where he turns into like a giant pufferfish, which is pretty awesome.
Oh,
But
look
I
at
think
that.
the direction I would go with it
Huh.
would
I
be
guess
kind
they
of like
eventually
how
did take that
Remoraid
design
turns
with
into
Oval Quill.
Octillery. Maybe it could turn into some sort of prehistoric looking creature, which would be kind of
Ooh,
interesting.
a dunkle
Or maybe it could kill Homer Simpson.
Poison, tasty fish.
God, why is there
Oh,
so many
boy.
Gen 2 ones? Delibird is a bit of a weird one because it kind of works as a one form, but it's
It could
kind of
get maybe
awful
like a
as well.
pre-evolution.
So why don't we give that Happy Christmas boy an evolution? This one's an easy one. You could just play out the whole Santa angle, make him fatter, make him bigger, give him a big old beard. And while we're talking about Delibird, why don't we
Alright.
talk about his reindeer friend Stantler? Why does this Pokemon
yes.
exist? It's kind of like Giraffig as well. They're like both just in this sort of similar vein where it's
Yeah.
like it's just this
It's
pointless
heel,
Pokemon that no
but
one likes.
why?
I say that, but there's always someone in the comments who's like, "How dare you? Stantler's my favourite Pokemon." I mean, I guess I really like
Dan
the
Alpidon
cargo,
of
so
the,
I can't really
Game
say
Grumps.
anything. But I feel like Stantler, like Delibird, is kind of Christmas themed, so maybe we could turn it into like a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer thing or something.
Just giving it a red nose doesn't make it,
Donner.
And the last first form Gen 2 Pokemon that needs an
There we
evolution,
go.
in my opinion, is Miltank. I always want to say
Really?
Miltank. Everyone has known the fear of Miltank at some point in their life. And why don't we make it more terrifying with an evolution? God, can you imagine the fan art? It'd be like that Lady D stuff from Resident Evil.
$30 if you put me in your pocket.
We all want to get
Nice,
crushed by
but
the
come
dummy
on, no.
cow because we're degenerates on Twitter. Twitter is just full of heresy, isn't it? But there you go, big milky cow tits Pokemon, bigger ones,
don't need to know
please.
what's going on, but
And the last two I want to talk
Why not
about are
just
two
give
of my favourite
Miltank
Pokemon of all
and
time,
Spolos a
Octillery and
pre-evolution?
Mcaulay. Of course, both of these are already evolutions, but I think they need another one. First we have Octillery. As
Well,
his
make
name
it three
suggests, he's
stages,
meant to be
huh?
an octopus artillery. So why don't we take his last form up to 11 and turn him into a sort of octopus tank? You could call him
mean like his beta
Octatank.
form?
It would be ideal. God,
That's
I want that so much now. I just want,
was his beta form, man.
just want a Panzer octopus. Just Panzer octopus. Just give me that, please. And Mcaulay. What could we do with Mcaulay? I don't know. Turn him
Give it
into
a
a
steel
giant
type?
volcano. Big volcano snail.
Oh,
Gary
hold on.
from
We got another ad going
SpongeBob.
on. And we're back. Oh, there we go. Now into Gen 3.
Okay, the first Gen 3 Pokemon I want to talk about is Sableye. I actually really like the
Sableye.
design of
Oh, yeah,
Sableye as a
alright.
base Pokemon, but it just needs a little bit more... I know it has a Mega Evolution, but it's kind of lame. It's just Sableye again, but he's hiding behind a crystal. Ooh.
Well, the crystal that
I feel like he could evolve into something kind of
Super
interesting.
glue.
When you look at Sableye, he has a kind of impish appearance. They could really play that up with his evolution. Maybe make it
Like
look
what?
like some sort of purple goblin.
Ew, I like them. I like goblins.
Maybe.
Minim and
Maybe.
Plusle. These two Pokemon are two of the most pointless Pokemon ever created. They just look like
For
baby
evolution?
Pokemon, but it's that. That's it.
Nah.
That's them. They're just one form. That's it. It would be really good if they just turned into like their own kind of Raichu, just a fatter version, just to make them look more complete, like a
Yeah,
plus
yeah,
fat
I
one
can
and a
see that.
minus fat one. One time
can
where
see
I'd be
that.
okay with fat illusion because Raichu is a chunky boy.
Come
He is
here,
very
I'm
chunky.
gonna
Look at
eat
that.
ya!
And here's another Gen 3 Pokemon that's kind of pointless on its own, Spinder. I actually
Oh, yeah,
really like the
Spinder.
design of this Pokemon.
idea why
and
it
again,
even
it just
exists.
looks like an evolutionary dead end. It's a rabbit. You could just turn it into a bigger Spinder with
look
the
at that.
floppy ears. And in a
Huh,
similar vein,
okay.
you've got Zangoose. Again, it looks like a middle evolution or something. And again,
Yeah.
it's a good design, but why
could
doesn't
probably
it
give it a
evolve?
pre-evolution,
I'm looking at
but
a
it
couple
doesn't have
of
any
ideas
skulls
for
on it, and actually
evolutions
looks
for it, and I
cute
actually
and
kind of like them.
cheerful.
This one down here kind of looks like a Digimon, but yeah, got that kind of
Nice.
direction. Give him some, make him a bit buffer, give him some bigger claws. There you go. That would have been cool.
Not
Now
bad
this
Mega
one
Evolution.
is the biggest joke going. Love Disc.
Ah,
Is a
yes,
fish.
Love Disc.
The shape like a love heart. It's a fish.
It's
It's a
terrible.
love heart. And it's weak and terrible, and it doesn't evolve. Why doesn't it evolve? You could do so many things with this. You could do it like I said, like a Magikarp. Maybe it could turn into a giant heart dragon or something. That would be
Yeah,
really
could
cool.
link it up with
just
that,
anything. Just look at it. It's
had
an
one from
abomination.
Alola.
Just get rid of it.
Mololola. I
like
think that was it.
Sorry. I don't like you either.
Ah, random one.
Okay, I'm gonna close this video out with a bunch of random ones from random gens. And this
Yeah,
one,
alright.
Pachiriso, is one from these line of Pikachu wannabes that don't evolve for whatever reason.
Yeah, they're
It's
called
just a
Pika clones.
Pikachu squirrel. I don't know, maybe they should do what they did with Greedent. Just make him fat and cover in chocolate.
Just butter up.
Yes, full
Why
of the
not?
chocolate. No, no,
Yeah,
not
with that.
no, not getting a laughing fit again. Actually, I've been looking at some ideas for evolutions for him, and they all just look like furry stuff, so no, we'll leave that one, I think.
Oh, no, don't.
Carnivine is one I just want to mention
Oh, dear.
because I actually like it, and I feel like they could do something to make him better. For this one, I
probably
don't
give
want
it like
him
a
to evolve,
pre-evolution.
which
I mean, a
wouldn't
lot of
really fit
mons
this
need
video,
more
but where else am I going to
pre-evolutions
talk
than
about
just
this? I
evolutions.
feel like he should be the final evolution after 2 more Pokemon. You know, kind of like in a Victory Bell kind of way. It would just
Oh,
give
yeah,
the
I can see
Pokemon
that.
more value, because no one seems to care about it. And I do really like the design. I feel like it would just, just make it more relevant. And we have another
yeah, I can
useless
see
fish
that.
Pokemon. Basculin. Kind of like masculine, I guess.
The right way.
Oh wow, look, it has 2 different colors. So good.
And then it's a
This is just
Hisuian
one where I'm
form, got
like,
an
why doesn't this thing
evolution,
evolve?
one
It's
of those.
crap. It's just
That's
rife
the
for just
Legion.
turning into something better. And I've got this image, and I like this idea. Turn it
hey.
into a swordfish. That's a
Look at
good
that.
idea because it's kind of got the the jaw on that already there.
Yeah.
So that's a
Kinda
good idea.
looks
And
like
another one of
Basculin.
these ones I want to talk about is the Dende. Or however you say it. I said it like
Dende.
Dende from Dragon Ball Z.
Like
Those
the
are
antennae,
breasts.
but the
They look
dennae after
lovely.
that. The
I wish
den
to nestle
after
between
stuff.
them.
The
Can I
dennae.
go one video without mentioning Dragon Ball Z? You know Dedenne, it looks like a miniature obese Raichu. And I really like him, he's really cool.
It
He's got like an
literally is
electric
a mouse.
plug socket
Jobble.
fucking
It's a
tail.
Jobble.
It's really
The
cool.
electric Jobble.
Why doesn't he evolve? This is one where I think it's wasted potential.
That
Again,
one
you could just
definitely
sort of have
could
him
use an
looking like a
evolution.
stock Raichu and I'd be okay with that. Why didn't they give all these Pikachu rip-offs their own Raichus? It would be fine. They would look good. good.
So,
we could always do
not
it
all.
more chunky mouses, Mises.
It's even worse for mouses.
And the last Pokemon I want to talk about is Durant, or however you're
Ooh.
supposed to say it. This is one where I'm like,
Oh, you
this
said
thing
right,
just needs to
Durant.
evolve. It's actually a really good design, and I feel like it could be better with an evolution. Now, the angle I want to take with this one would be kind of like Combi, because you could take the ant angle with it. You know, the male ants are just worker ants, and then you have
then
the
the
female
female
ones that are
can
the,
become
you know,
the
the queens.
queens.
So maybe male
Yeah, I could
Durants stay
definitely
as
see that.
Durants, and female ones turn into some sort of queen steel ant Pokemon. We
Nice,
could take
but
some
probably not
inspiration
just
from
a
Alien. It
copy
would be
of,
really awesome. But that's the
Best
last one I
Queen.
want to talk about.
Oh, here we go. The outro.
So there you go, there's a couple of Pokemon I think need evolutions. If there's
I
any
can agree
Pokemon
with you
I've
on
missed
some,
that you
but
think
not
should have
all of them.
evolutions, let me know in the comments down below. Or maybe tell me where I went wrong with what I thought they should evolve into. And if you haven't already, please like and comment on this video to help me out. Thank you for watching, and I will see you later.
And with that, that's where we cut this video. So, I want you all to remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more. Down in the description will be a link to the original video, so remember to support the original creator and all they do. And I'll see all of you folks next time. Have a good one.